ET parking, we're on the roof. I don't usually park over here. I'm usually in Jurassic, but there is some filming going on and some other things they're prepping for. We're gonna come back to the spot later, so stay tuned. But for now, check out this view. Forget the view, we're on to CityWalk. Folks, one thing you don't see very often is the Universal Cinema with no advertisements for any movies on the front windows. Amazing, it looks beautiful. These construction walls right here, rumored to be bathrooms, not the most exciting project to follow. The Raising Cane's, however, also not the most exciting. Had it once, I'm not going back. I'm not going back there. I'm stopping at Popeyes 10 times out of 10 on the way to Universal. And there she is, the beautiful globe. Not spinning, but still beautiful nonetheless. What's also beautiful is this mural graphic wallpaper on this window of the old school logo on like this starry night sky background. Excuse me? Who did this? Who's in charge of that? They nailed it. I hope they go forward with like more of that across the park. I love it. The crowds were out today. It was a holiday. Not like peak summer season crowds, but I was waiting in some lines. Probably waited about like 5 to 8 minutes in this line to get into the park. But once I was in there and I saw the wait times and I was like, okay, it's a little busy. Where am I going? What am I doing? I'm gonna bank left. We're gonna check out some of the Grinchmas deconstruction, and then we're gonna head towards the Parisian Courtyard. And just a little glimpse over the fence. Don't mind if I do. And now we're gonna head straight into Parisian Courtyard, one of my favorite spots in the park. It's really hard to beat this spot. It should be more chill than it is. It's a holiday, remember. There's a lot of people in here making it very crowded. And it looks like I'm just following this employee. And I realized in the moment that it looked like I was following him videotaping, and I didn't want to look like that, so I stopped to just turn, give us some space, and then continue going on. And I see a ride vehicle for Hollywood Drift in the station. It looks like we might be getting some testing today for the coaster, folks. They also added this sign to the one-on-one exchange store for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift after having those really bad looking sticker letters on the front. So I'm glad they did this because this looks really good actually. About to peek over this overlook area by the retaining wall. Got some guys down here doing... I'm not even going to pretend like I know what they're doing. If I had to guess, I would say landscaping work. Looks like they're just digging into the dirt. They have these tools over here. These look like landscaping tools, no? It looks like, I think they're just adding greenery to this hillside, but hey man, I don't know. Debating whether I even want to go down to the lower lot on this holiday. The crowds, if you can see the crowds out on the Mario Kart queue, it's usually not a good call. Look at the zoom on the new iPhone 17. It's crazy. I'm stunned. You can like see people's faces. It's crazy. But do we go down? Tram. Followed by another tram, VIP tram. Look at them go. Markings, lines. Again, I'm not even gonna pretend like I know what's going on here. It's like utility work and stuff like that, but it's the early groundwork for something big coming to this area that I'm not entirely sure what it's gonna be. fake movie, dude. Is this a real movie? You, me, and Tuscany? Hyped for the Mario Galaxy movie. Don't know what Reminders of Him is. But if you want to know more about like what this utility work is, go follow Theme Park Wizard. He'll tell you what that is. One of my favorite little spots in the park. Cruise up these stairs above Jurassic World on this little platform, and you just watch the boats. You get a nice little bird's eye view of the boats pulling into the load station, and then you can see the dinosaur. What a Dilophosaurus. You can see him spraying the people in the face. And you come over here, you got a cool little view of the loading station and watching the boats go up the lift hill. Again, look at this freaking zoom, dude. You can see these people clear as day. Cruising into Super Nintendo World, we gotta talk about this land, dude. I really don't come in here anymore, besides like bringing people for the first time who have never been here. Once the power band just straight up stopped working on the Mario Kart ride, I was like, I have no incentive anymore. The whole incentive was the leaderboard. I was trying to get up on the leaderboard, but then it was just like one in every 5 rides it would connect, and I was like, dude, I'm out. I'm done. Right now, what you're seeing is like the average amount of time that I spend in this land. I don't know. That's why you better believe I'm gonna be in here for FanFest nights though. When they got the Yoshis, dude, I love the Yoshis for FanFest nights. And check this out. I caught a glimpse of Hollywood Drift going over the escalators from the lower lot. How cool is that? I love how Universal Studios Hollywood just casually has like the best view of any theme park in the world. Like, I ask this question all the time on Twitter. Is there any theme park that has a better view? And not like inside the theme park of the theme park, but just like these natural views, dude. It's nuts. Hollywood Drift, baby. Look at her go. So like, I still don't know how I'm going to physically handle this coaster without vomiting everywhere afterwards. Like I threw up so hard after riding Stardust Racers. This might kill me. I might be done for. Brad and Frank just doing their thing. God, tears in my eyes. Love them. All right. Let's start to make our way out of here. This has to be one of the more random merch drops we've ever had in a theme park, but I'm not complaining, dude. The Happy Gilmore merch goes kind of hard. If you didn't know, it's a Universal distributed movie, so I mean, I guess they can do this, but I would love to see just more random movies like this. This is sick. I love these little miniature movie scenes they're selling. No notes. 10 out of 10. These are great. I saw my guy Dracula just standing over here in the corner. Somebody please tell me what this look and hand motion he gives me means. What does that mean? It didn't it felt like I was dismissed, so I just walked away, but I really didn't know how to interpret it. But we're out of here. But not before we go check out the classic Universal Studios Hollywood sign and fountain. Watch this. Watch the seas just part for me. Just me and the sign. Straight to the sign. And this is the situation we got going on at the exit of the park. Fence City over here. They just removed a giant concrete planter. This is all the early prep work for the new hotel that's coming to the front gate of Universal Studios Hollywood. It's been rumored for a long time. Yeah, this is what they're doing. I can't, I'm not here to give you guys details and all this kind of stuff. They're starting the prep work for the hotel. That's what's going on. There's lots of fences. That's all I know. All right, before we go, we got to check out this whole Woody Woodpecker parking lot construction, CityWalk bubble situation. Basically what they're doing is they're enclosing CityWalk. So instead of parking in the parking garages, walking through CityWalk, and then going through security to get into the park, you are going to park your car in the parking garages, go through security right after parking, and then enter CityWalk. That will enclose CityWalk. You can enter the park and leave the park a lot easier than you can now. And you can walk around with alcohol. If it's going to be how like they are in Orlando, that's going to be great. Look at this dirt patch. I don't know exactly what it means, but it means something. It means something's happening. This is a big project, folks. I couldn't tell you, all the small little details, but look at this is one of the security hubs. This is the Jurassic Parking security hub. They're adding escalators. Look at those things. Look at those things. This is huge. If you thought the fence situation over by the front of the park was bad, look at this. Look how slim this is between the construction walls and the building here. I got a few feet of room. This is crazy. So the rumor is once they finish this new security hub, this is where you're going to enter into CityWalk, right by the NBC Grill. Walk right through this way. All right, we're going to cruise over to the other side of CityWalk, check out the construction on the security hub that's connected to the Curious George parking structure. Ever since Toothsome's opened, I don't think I've ever seen anybody sitting on the second level inside of this restaurant. It's crazy. Best CityWalk logo ever designed. All right, this is the security hub that's connected to the Curious George parking structure. Same thing, what we were just looking at, that was connected to the Jurassic parking structure. Bunch of metal, bunch of poles. It's not the most exciting thing, but it's going to turn into something big, so it's fun to cover it now. The song playing over the speakers here was just a banger. Made me start tapping my toes. All right, let's make our way back up to the roof of ET parking and check out that stuff I was talking about at the beginning of the video. All right, last update of the video. We got this site over here behind ET parking. It has been cleared and it is ready to go to break ground for the new tech services building. The current tech services building is on the lower lot right now. They want to build this one so they can demolish that one and expand the lower lot for more theme park attractions, allegedly. We also have the Hollywood Drift glass panels for the Scream Shield. Those are getting ready to be installed. And then over here on Falls Lake, it looks like we may have additional scenes being filmed for Jumanji using this train. They've moved more of these blue screens over, but who knows? They might just be staging them over there. What we do know, thanks to Theme Park Wizard, is that they are filming scenes for Jumanji right here where these black tents are with live animal actors, which is incredibly cool to me. But that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. This is the first YouTube video I've ever made. I don't know how many more of these I'm going to do, or like this style, or how often I'm going to put them out, but thanks for watching and subscribe. I'm definitely putting out more stuff, just don't know when or how. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.